Hi, my name is Cassie, Cadet.
And my name is Samara Landais, and we're from St. Saviour High School.
Today we are going to talk about sunscreen and plants. Is it doing more harm than good? Sunscreen is used to protect us against the sun. Some active ingredients found in sunscreen include titanium dioxide, zinc oxide, and avobenzone. When we swim or shower, sunscreen may wash off and enter our waterways. Our experiment studied the effect of sunscreen on plant growth.
In coral, sunscreen can cause bleaching and DNA damage. In fish, it can cause reproduction issues, and in marine animals, it can accumulate in tissue and be transferred to their young.
For my experiment, I added sunscreen lotion to soil. Groups contain various amounts of sunscreen. I used wheatgrass seeds and observed the growth. The sunscreen lotion did not dissolve well in water, but mixed well in soil. There was no growth when the sunscreen was directly on seeds or when salt water was used. This graph shows how the plant height changed over time. As you can see, the groups with sunscreen were the shortest. There were very little physical differences in the plants. My next trial will use organic and natural sunscreen.
For my experiment, I used Java fern and planted it in jars that simulated a freshwater system. In each jar, I used various amounts of sunscreen. I used liquid sunscreen, which mixed well with water. Some of the plants developed black spots, such as groups 3 and 4, which quickly wilted. As you can see, in group 1 showed positive growth, while my experimental groups decreased in height, with some growth in group 4. With more sunscreen, the physical appearance of plants was affected. They grew slower and they decayed quicker. How can we help?
Step 1, educate yourself.
Step 2, use ocean-safe sunscreen.
Use ultraviolet protection factor sunwear.
Protect yourselves and our oceans.
Thank you.
Thank you.